Hi friends, welcome to the channel where we make computer learning simple and easy. In today's lesson, you will learn how to format document in MS Word. Alright, let's get started. Formatting a document in MS Word simply means changing the appearance of your document to make it more attractive and organized. So the first function we are going to look at today is font styles. That's how you want your text to appear like different handwriting. Don't forget, in my previous video, I had explained that before you can edit or format on MS Word, the first thing you need to do is to highlight. So here, I'll highlight this text that I want to format. So the first formatting we are going to do is what we call the font style. I'll come up here where I have this Calibri body font. Beside there is an arrow, so I will click it and it will display various font styles. So I will choose the one I want. Now please take note, when choosing a font style, make sure you choose the one that is clear and readable. Let's say I'll choose Tahoma. But let's go and choose something else. Let's say Century Gothic or any one of your choice. You can see the effect. Alright, that's all for font styles. The next one is the font size. That's how big or how small you want your text to appear. So when you come up here where you have this number, you have font styles, click on the arrow down, you will see different numbering. So the more you choose a bigger number, the bigger your text will appear. So let's say I choose number 18, you can see how big my text appears. So that's it for font style. The next function we are going to look at is what we call the bold function. You can see that this my heading here is more thicker than this right up. So that's what we call the bold function. So in order to carry out the bold function, you need to first of all highlight your text. So come to where you have this capital letter B, click on it. You can see the effect now. The next function is what we call the italic. Highlight your text, then come to where you have this letter I, click on it. You can see my text is a bit slanty, so that's the effect of italic. So the next function is what we call the underline function. Don't forget to highlight your text before formatting. So let's say I want to underline this, my heading. I'll highlight it first. Come to where I have this letter U and click on the arrow by the side. It will display different lines. Depending on what I want, I will choose my line that is suitable for me. Can choose the first, the double single line, the single tick line, whatever. Let's say, let me choose this dotted long lines. You can see how it appears. So that's how for underline. So the next function we are going to look at is what we call the subscript. Subscript. That's when you want to have a very little letter below any of your writings. For example, let's say I want to write log 10. I want to write something like log 10. Log 10. Now this is not a proper way of writing log 10. That's not a proper way of writing it. So after typing, I will just highlight this number 10. Then I come to this subscript, click on it. You can now see the effect. So the next one is the superscript, this one here, this superscript. Now you can use this to write raised to the power, or you can as well use it to write a letter attached to date. For example, let's say I want to write 12, like something like this. This is what I want to write. Let me increase it a bit. This I want to write 12. Now this is not the proper way of writing it. So I'll highlight only the TH, then come to where I have the superscript, click on it. You can see the effects. Okay, you can use the same function when it comes to raised to power. Let's say you want to write 5 raised to power 5. You can now see that it appears like 55. So you highlight 5, then come to where you have the superscript, click on it. You can now see the effect. So that's the function of the superscript. So the next function is text coloring. Now take note, this particular function, it will give your text and the background a color. Okay, highlight the text, then click on the arrow and choose any color of your choice. Now you can see the difference. Here it gives the background of your text. a color like a background color. Now the next function is what we call font color. This one will only change the color of the letters, the color of your text. It will not affect the background. So let's say I highlight it and choose the font color. Let me choose red so that I understand what I'm trying to explain. You can see the difference. This one changed the font colors, that's the letters alone. Meanwhile, this one changed the background where the letters are. So that is the difference between the text color and the font color. So now we will come to the end of our lesson for today. Please, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more educative videos. Thank you.